Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Ramen Stand podcast.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking maybe we should do like slurping sounds because that's like our thing. You know, that could be our thing. No, it's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm sorry.
I feel like we lose a lot of viewers if we
I
did
thought
that.
that's what you wanted.
Welcome back to the Ramen
I
Stand
appreciate the
podcast.
enthusiasm.
DJ, take it away, please.
I 100% will. So, of course,
Welcome back to the Ramen Stand.
You know, we should do that if, like, we're all together. We just, like, have a bowl of ramen and then do that.
Oh, like some ASMR shit?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's gonna be terrible for the people who have like
people will hate
that one thing who hates like chewing sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck 'em.
And, fuck 'em
Yeah, I
too.
don't have it, but if it's like very obnoxious, that's when I start like getting, you know, very aggressive. Like I feel myself physically becoming aggressive.
Oh yeah, I get that. Anyway, we have me, your host DJ, and my co-hosts. We have Cole,
Me.
and we have Kai.
Mario.
Man, Kai, you were in a goofy
copyright.
mood today. Oh no! Nintendo, please.
Just gets blocked on this fucking channel.
Honestly. Okay, so yeah, today our main topic is we're gonna talk about the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, that me, Kai, and Cole recently saw.
It was
We're
so
gonna talk about all that.
Oh my god.
Spoilers,
So
it was a good
good.
movie, which also spoilers, because I'm just going to say this right now. We're just going to pretty much say everything about the movie. So if you don't want to get
All the
spoiled,
shit.
Yeah,
we're
we're
talk
just gonna
all
every
the-
single detail.
every
That one
single...
pixel that you thought
Yeah.
we wouldn't notice, we
That one
noticed.
pissed me off, to
We
be
saw
honest.
it.
That one pixel, I screamed.
I pointed
when
it
I saw
out.
that pixel.
Everyone in the theater was like, "Ah, man, why the fuck
Yeah.
did you have to?"
And
And
then
then
I
we got
just
kicked
stood
out
up
the
and
theater.
screamed for 2 minutes.
And then we definitely got kicked out the
I
theater.
kept pointing. I kept pointing and shouting. Me and DJ kept pointing and shouting.
Oh,
Literally,
yeah.
like in that one Wojak meme of like two dudes
Yeah.
Oh my
pointing
god.
with
Yeah.
their mouths open. That was me and DJ.
oh! He just pointed-
I got it.
But yeah, we're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about some anime news, because there's been a lot that's been going on. So the biggest thing for me is that they recently announced that the second batch for JoJo Part 6 is going to come to Netflix later this fall. And a lot of people are understandably upset just because, you know, it's been so long since we had some more JoJo, you know, because normally it's like a weekly thing. But because they're doing
Yeah.
the Netflix thing, it's like literally going to take almost an entire year for the next 12 episodes to show up, which kind of kills the hype, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, I love JoJo, and like I binged Part 6, but after I binged it, like the next month, I kind of forgot all about it. So it definitely, I feel like, in my opinion, it definitely kills the hype to do it that way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was watching it, I literally sat down, right, turned on like Netflix, and I was like just cracking into like a bunch of crabs because I like
Yeah.
bought some, and I just finished that shit in like one sitting, just eating
Yeah.
all that crab.
Yeah. Like it. I mean, even though it is kind of nice to just binge watch shows and stuff like that, like I don't know, something about, you know, watching an episode, having to wait the next week, you know, like sort of like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Oh my God, is Jolie gonna show her titties? Oh, I don't know, you know. It's like,
my God,
that sort of
please.
anticipation, you
I've
know?
been so good.
When did she show her titties?
Please,
The
Jolie.
titties.
But yeah, that's happening. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. And also, other Netflix things with anime is that apparently there's going to be a Tekken anime coming to Netflix, which
Tekken.
yeah,
Tekken.
yeah, the
I'd
fighting
watch
video
that.
game.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I mean, they
fucking love
actually
Tekken.
do have an original anime,
What are
like
they
a
taking?
90s anime. Oh,
Oh, yeah, they do.
got him.
Bastard.
I mean, I never watched that one, but they have that, and I saw this one. It's sort of like, you know how a lot of Netflix animes are 3D and stuff like that? This one's sort of like a hybrid. It's like sometimes it's in 2D, sometimes it's in 3D. I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, that's how like Berserk was, and that one was a fucking train wreck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Berserk 2016 and 2017 adaptations were absolutely atrocious. If you want to watch Berserk, just either watch the 90s anime, which is decent, and then read the manga. That's all I gotta say without that. Anyway, so another Netflix thing too is that they recently also announced season 2 of part 3 for Baki Hanma is coming to Netflix with our boy Pickle, the Pickle arc, which I am very excited
Oh God.
for.
Pickles.
Oh yeah, Pickle, yeah. The
That's
funniest
what
shit
I
you've ever
don't
seen.
want.
But yeah, that's happening. I'm pretty excited for that. And another thing too with Baki is that one of the like the main staples of Baki is that like they have this underground fighting dome, like underground like a basketball arena or whatever. And so what they did to celebrate Baki's anniversary or whatever, they like made a replica of that like dome and stuff like that, which is really fucking cool and has like a bunch of, so basically just like an art exhibit of all the characters and stuff like that. They have like statues that are like the size of the characters, and there's this one character named Jack who's literally 7 feet tall. He's 7'11", so he's
Oh my
a
god!
big
The
motherfucker.
convenience store? That's my
He's-
favorite.
He is
Can you
convenience store
fight-
size.
Can you fight the?
Oh, yeah.
Can you fight them? Like the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you fight them?
But
Or
absolutely.
or better yet, can we like have like an underground fight ring in that replica?
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that
Like
would-
Fight
'Cause, like-
Club?
That would be tight.
I
mean,
think that
honestly,
would
when
be
I
tight.
first heard about it, I was kind of afraid they were gonna do that, but it was like,
Yeah.
no, it's just a gallery. No, you can't.
Oh.
It would just be a bunch of sweaty ass, unhealthy weebs fighting each other.
Cowards. Cowards.
And
Pathetic.
speaking of
Probably better
fighting
for hygienics, but.
Oh yeah. And speaking of fighting shows, they also announced season 3 of Kengan Ashura is coming out. Have you guys ever heard of that one, Kengan Ashura?
Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about it.
That sounds familiar.
It's on Netflix. It's pretty good. I mean, again, this one is all in 3D, but I mean, the 3D in this one isn't that bad compared to some other
Yeah.
shows, but it's good. It definitely has more of a plot compared to Baki, because Baki, after a certain point, it's literally just dudes fighting just for the sake of fighting. But in Kengan Ashura, it's about like these companies sort of like to settle their disputes with each other. They'll pick a fighter to have them fight each other, and whoever wins that fight, that company wins the dispute or whatever. So that's what they do. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, that one's coming out, and I'm excited for that one. And then the biggest thing, I guess, for me, in terms of as a One Piece fan, is that there's been a lot of things going on with One Piece. So the biggest thing is that a while ago, they Toei Animation, the people who make One Piece, produce One Piece, and a bunch of other popular shows, they got hacked. Their network got hacked, and so for about a month now, they just stopped airing One Piece and other popular Toei Animation shows, which is insane. I've never heard of a TV network getting hacked before, you know?
That's all. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's possible?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. They were just like, because at first, I remember like, because I was doing a thing where I was trying to review the latest episode of One Piece at a time to get the algorithm going or whatever. And then like, there was one week where it was like, oh, no episode this week. Because, you know, that they do that sometimes where like they'll stop airing an episode because of some popular Japanese event that's going on or whatever, or just for the animators to take a break. But then it just another week passed by, no episode, and then they eventually said like, yeah, we got hacked. So I was like, oh shit, okay. But yeah, but they're coming back April 17th with all their other Toei Animation shows, so good on them, I guess. But the one thing that's kind of nice about this is now that, you know, the anime and the manga is a little bit further apart, because that's the big problem with One Piece, is that like they're very, very close to the manga, you know, like the pacing of it is so atrocious and bad because they're so close. They have to like literally just pad out a bunch of shit for way too long. And just like, I remember there was like one episode of One Piece where the title screen didn't start until 8 minutes into the episode. Like the episode officially started 8 minutes in, which is absolutely, it pisses
bonkers.
me off. Like I love One Piece, but holy shit, the anime after a while just gets bad. But other One Piece things that have been going on is they recently announced a new video game. They have an upcoming movie, and the latest chapters of One Piece have been literally insane. Like the last 3 chapters have just been blowing up the internet and the weeb fandom and stuff like that, and just it's been crazy. Like even fucking news networks have been like talking about how big these chapters have been. Like I saw like a screenshot on Reddit about how what was it, like a French news station was talking about the craziness of like what's going on with One Piece lately. Is like, holy shit, it is insane. Like right now what's going on in One Piece, it is ridiculous. It's great. Being a One Piece fan right now is fucking fantastic. But yeah.
Yeah, my boyfriend's been having a fucking ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every day he's like, there's a new episode.
Nice. But yeah, other things that have been going out is that we have a new Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe manga chapter, which, for those who don't know, especially Kai, that is a character from JoJo. I'm not going to say from which part, but he's like a very popular self-insert of the author Akira, not Akira.
Wrong one.
Fuck, what's his? Fuck, I feel so bad. What's his name? What's the author? What's the
Google
author
it.
of JoJo's name? I swear I love
no.
JoJo. Author of JoJo. Hirohiko Araki. Oh, there we go. Hirohiko Araki. I was thinking of Akira Toriyama, the one who made Dragon Ball. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking of him. But yeah, sort of his self-insert of a character and stuff like that. They recently had a new chapter of it. Read it. It was fun. It was weird. You know, JoJo. It's fucking weird as shit. But yeah. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that as of this recording, the anime series Spy Family is now out.
Oh yeah, I saw that on my anime site. Like it popped up already. It's already here.
I'm
and
so
I felt
excited.
bad because I originally wanted to do like another episode review of me just like talking about this episode as it came out, but I like had something that I needed to do today, so like I couldn't make it because like I sort of calculated when things come out because I've realized that Japan, they're 13 hours ahead. So I was just like, all right, so the episode comes out at 11 p.m. So that means for us, it would be 9 a.m. So I got to be ready at da-da-da-da. But I had something to do at like 10:30, so I couldn't do that. So, oh well. Whatever. Anyway.
Fair.
But yeah, that's about it for the anime news. Have you guys heard anything in between they want to share?
Not really. I've just been really into like Spy Family coming out. I've been waiting for this for a while.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the first episode after we finish this. What were you, Cole? Heard anything?
Me, I've been kind of dead on the anime side. Like today, I just binge watched a bunch of anime because I've been like so busy.
Right.
With assignments. So
soak
I watched like
in.
the Aquatope on White Sand, and it's Yuri bait. It's literally just Yuri bait.
Gross.
I fucking hate it, but I also like it. It's just pain.
I feel that. All right. And with that, we are now going to move into the juice, the main topic, the meat of this video. The meaty
Big
juice. Yeah, the big
Big meat.
the big meat of today's episode, Jujutsu Kaisen Movie 0. Okay, so again, spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched this. Go watch the movie. It's great. We're gonna spoil everything that happens that we can remember because it's been a bit. I was gonna talk about.
I remember fucking everything. That shit was.
I fucking soaked that shit in my brain.
That shit was legendary.
Oh yeah, that was some legendary shit. All right, so in that case, Kai, can you give us sort of a basic synopsis of Jujutsu Kaisen Movie 0? Pretend I've never seen this movie before.
And you're about to ruin it.
Yeah. Spoil this
Okay.
movie for me.
So it's hard to explain if you haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 or if you haven't read it. But essentially, this story or this arc follows Yuta Okotsu, I believe his name is Yuta.
Some weird shit.
And he gains power over a very powerful curse that basically rips ass like every fucking where it goes.
It literally rips ass.
It goes fucking
So
crazy.
scared.
What
the fuck?
It's
ripping his ass?
things apart.
Some
It's wild.
dude's having his ass ripped.
That's a very weird scene in the movie.
And then a very bad guy tries to come for Yuta
A mean old man.
and take the curse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
obviously
epic thing.
there's a lot of stuff going on with the curse and a lot of attachments and trauma. And it's just not good if Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Bad Guy comes and takes the curse. So they fuck him up.
Oh yeah, they fuck him up good.
They fuck him up real good.
Oh yeah, he gets fucked up.
He gets
Absolutely
fucked up.
obliterated.
No, 100%. But yeah, that's pretty much the basic synopsis. Thank you, Kai. So yeah, Movie 0, as the name implies, it is the prequel of Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, so you can watch this movie without having seen Jujutsu Kaisen, and if anything, you should probably watch this before you watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
There's
the
so
anime.
much lore. They give us like so much background stuff.
Definitely.
Touche. Tis is fair.
Touche. This is fair. But yeah, so this is the prequel. It starts with our main character, Yuta, who's a very sad, lonely boy. He's very sad because, you know, when he was little, you know, he met this girl named Rika. He really liked her. They were hanging out. And then one day, you know, they're just like, hey, Yuta, want to get married even though we're like 6? I feel that's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
tight. Fuck yeah.
Or got married
Could you
when
imagine,
we're
like,
older.
they actually
At
do,
6.
like, get married and shit, and then Yuta just like, God, I fucking hate this bitch.
God. It'd be like
Sucks
that.
ass. That's a very unfortunate part. But yeah, they agree to marry each other, and then what is it, like literally not even like the next day, the same day, like Rika gets into an accident where she gets ran over by a truck-kun or whatever.
No, DJ,
Yeah.
I think it was the same day. Literally later. that
Yeah,
day.
yeah, like they were just like, all right, let's get married. All right, let's walk home. Well, guess I'm single.
Oh yeah. It was
Except he
rough.
didn't do that. Except
No.
he was like, no, she can't be dead.
No, she can't be dead.
And then she
And
got
then-
cursed.
Yeah, and then he's just staring at his dead fiance, and then
Future fiance, yeah.
future fiance, yeah. And then fucking, she becomes a curse. She becomes an evil spirit that is attached to Yuta now, and she does everything she can to protect Yuta and stuff like that. So yeah. So now Yuta has his own really fucked up stand, I guess.
Yeah,
named
legit,
Rika.
yeah. It's
Real
actually
fucked
horrifying when you see
Yeah.
her.
Oh yeah, when
She
you first
stuffed
see her,
4
she's like
motherfuckers in a locker.
Oh my god.
like coming up. Oh, that scene in the very beginning actually with the bullies was just so awkward.
It was.
Like you could not
Like-
take that bully seriously at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
He was like,
I don't
"Oh,
think
what's
you
good?
can take
Oh,
any
what's
of
up,
them
guy? What?
seriously.
Give me your money. Oh, whoa! I'm a bully. Oh, whoa!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Whoa!
Watch out.
Oh, watch out! I'm gonna,
He's a filler character.
I'm strong.
Yeah,
But I'm
strong.
using it to my advantage.
He's
There's no
just a
teachers
side
here.
character.
They can't hear us.
I can't stop saying all the things I'm doing.
But yeah, he gets
Unsubstantial.
bullied, and then that beginning scene was pretty much just to show sort of like the evil spirit that Yuta has with Rika. Did Rika pretty much kill those guys? Is that pretty
Yeah,
much what
Kill
happened?
them?
they literally shoved him and like
Yeah, so-
shoved him into a locker.
Yeah.
And
So
there was,
they were like
blood spilling
fatally
out.
injured, is what they said. They didn't say that she killed them, but they were fucked
Right.
up.
Right. Okay.
Which I believe. I believe
Probably,
she killed them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
I
after.
wouldn't be surprised.
Oh god.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of dark shit that happens in this anime.
You wouldn't be able to pick them out of like a
Oh,
pile
no.
of meat. That's for sure.
Just get a scooper, scoop them up. But yeah, after that, Yuta sort of pretty much shows up in this weird area, which is sort of like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's pretty much the same area that Itadori was in season 1, which is pretty cool.
Literally, like summoner jail is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
pretty much, yeah.
Like sorcerer jail.
Yeah, a jail for boys who can't control their inner powers.
Powers.
Or whatever, yeah. And then we get our boy Gojo, the man
Our
everyone wants to
pretty
fuck.
boy, blind
Our
man.
pretty boy
Well, not
Gojo.
blind.
He's not blind. He just pretends to be blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's memeing. Don't worry about it.
It's just a
He's
meme.
gotta dumb down the attractiveness.
memeing.
with
It's
his
a prank, bro.
eyes.
It's a prank. Yeah, it can't be too attractive. Right now, with the mask on, he's like a 9.5. Without it off, he's like
Without
a
it,
10.
it's like a fucking 20.
billion.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
endless loop of attractiveness. But yeah, he shows up. He's like, "Hey, you got a fucked up spirit in you. You want to come to high school?"
Yeah, come to our school. We'll teach you
Yeah.
how to take care of it.
Come study.
And he was like, "No, I was trying to kill myself." And Gojo's like, "That's not cool. Come to high school."
Suicide's not badass.
Suicide. Yeah, that's the lesson for this episode. Suicide, for real. But yeah, actually, yes.
Suicide is not badass.
It's not badass at all. But yeah, he's like, "Come to school. We can sort of teach you how to work on the spirit." And then so he's like, "Okay, I guess. I mean, whatever. I mean, yeah, I guess." So he comes to the high school, and then he meets our first year characters. We got Panda, we got Maki, and we got the Scream boy. I can't remember his name. Oh, Toge. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Toge!
Yeah,
Anamaki!
Toge. Scream boy, Panda boy, and Maki. And this pretty much takes place a year before Jujutsu Kaisen season 1, where like all the characters, because Panda, Maki, and Toge in season 1, they're second years, but here they're first years. So there you go. They're pretty new to the game and stuff like that. So So he meets them all. Then when he shows up, all the characters are like, holy shit, he's got an evil spirit. We should take care of it. But then Rika, I remember, like fucks them up and stuff like that. And like I just love all the moments where Gojo like keeps forgetting to like mention shit. Just like, oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
That was a funny little bit and stuff like that. But yeah, so they all work together, and first they're, especially Maki, they're always like, I don't know about him, I'm not sure.
He's sus, kind of
He's
among
sus,
us.
but
I don't want to talk
maybe,
to him.
but maybe I'll fuck him. I don't know. See what that demon thinks. Yeah, I also love how like Rico was like super jealous of Maki and stuff like that. That was funny. It's like you only fuck me, not her. How dare you? But yeah, that happens, and like I also love too how, like I remember when he was like when Gojo was introducing all the characters to Yuta, he like skipped over Panda. And was like, oh, there's Panda. Anyway,
that's the one I needed to know most about.
Yeah, I remember that.
Literally the elephant in the room.
The panda in the room. Terrible jokes.
But
only at the Ramen Stand. But yeah, and then up to the side we meet sort of our main antagonist of this arc, Guido. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much
ghetto.
Yeah, he ghetto. Yeah, he's pretty ghetto.
Yeah, he ghetto.
Yeah.
He's been around the block.
And sort of like,
Multiple
as we
times.
learn later in the show, he was like Gojo's best friend. They used to go to the same school together, but they had sort of opposite goals and stuff like that. I can't even really remember what like was Ghetto's deal.
He wanted a world where sorcerers didn't have to be hiding, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
okay.
like,
That was
we're the
essentially
superior
it.
ones.
Right. Okay.
You know, sorcerer supremacy is
Yeah.
that's what he
There
is.
you go.
Sorcerer
I'm a
supremacy.
supremacist. Okay.
We're the
makes-
chosen people.
That makes more sense. Because, like, I mean, yeah, he would, like, explain it, but, like, I don't know. It was going so fast, I really couldn't understand exactly why he was so angry, you know, the whole time.
I couldn't read the subtitles fast enough either, did you?
No.
He was just
fuck.
angry.
He was just angry the whole movie.
Big mad. Big
Like, anytime he
sad.
showed up, he was like, I'm angry! You want to explain why? No! Granted, that's, like, a lot of villains in anime. They're just angry just to be angry. Never explain why. But yeah, all that stuff happens, and then Ghetto's like, I wanna get Yuta's spirit to sort of increase my powers and stuff like that. I want to get all the special grade curses and stuff like that. So he sort of starts to plan to get Yuta's curse, and then during that, everyone's training. Yuta's sort of like getting the hang of things, and then Yuta goes on like different missions with everyone. Kind of wish he like went on a mission with Panda, but I kind of understand, you know, didn't want to show off too much of his powers. Like, literally in this movie, they only show the gorilla form. Of course, they're not going to show his other form, you know, which I kind of understand, kind of get it. Maybe in season 2, we'll see the other form. But yeah, first with Maki, he goes on a mission with Maki, and she pretty much does all the work and looks all badass and stuff like that with her flips and the slashes and I can't see spirits. I have to use these glasses, these special glasses. Which I just love that. Like,
see without my glass.
she doesn't even actually need to wear glasses, like, as just to see in general. She only wears them solely to look at the spirits. Yeah, just to fight. So I'm just like, all right, I guess.
And also to hide her sexiness.
That's it.
Because that's how it is in movies. Like, when they wear glasses, they're ugly as fuck. But when they take them off, they're
Yeah, as soon as they take it off, they have makeup, they have eyeliner, they got a nose job.
Their ass just gets twice as thick. Like, what? On some Clark Kent type shit. God damn. But yeah, all that happens, and then like, yeah, another demon shows up, eats them both, and Maki's like, it's too strong. Yuta, you have to save us. There's these little boys that are extremely traumatized. Holy shit.
It just has so much trauma.
Yeah, I know, like the one kid with the bloodshot eye, like, god damn, that kid is gonna have some hard therapy after that.
I don't think therapy could even cut it at that point.
Oh no. The therapy is just some pills.
It's like just like a band-aid on like a
Pretty
gaping
much,
wound
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, and then Yuta's like, all right, I'll summon Rika. Rika, fuck him up. And then Rika shows up and like she goes in. Holy shit, that was
she goes
terrifying.
hard. It was actually kind of scary.
Yeah, no, Rika is pretty a terrifying motherfucker. I gotta agree with that one. She is
strong as shit.
very strong
man.
and terrifying, and
She's
her
the
teeth.
strongest one. I swear to
Yikes.
God.
Yeah, I mean those special grades, man. can't fuck with him. And then yeah, all that stuff happens, and then like Yuta drops his driver's license, student profile.
Yeah, student
badge.
ID for the
student ID.
academy.
Why can't I think of the word ID? Like driver's license badge. I don't know.
No worries, buddy. I'm here.
Gift card. But it drops that, then Guido shows up a little bit later, grabs that shit, and is like, "Oh, okay. Stalk this boy later." Yeah, does all that. And then eventually,
he's literally on like a list of people to stalk.
Yeah. It's like, all right, this week Yuta, next week Panda. But yeah, they all do that, and then Yuta goes on a mission with literally already forgot his name. Toge, there we go. Inumaki goes on a mission with him.
Toges.
And he's talking about Toge.
Oh, no.
My toes. Goes on a mission with him.
Gay
and
for
he's
the
like,
toes.
God, Cole, please. Goes on a mission with him.
Unfortunate
like, oh, wait,
name, but best
hold
boy.
up. I gotta buy this cough medicine because my throat's about to get fucked up after this.
Yeah, it's funny that he took
yeah.
a moment to do that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, he's like, hold up, before we like fight these demons.
This is important. Very important for the lore.
Let me go to 7-Eleven real fast.
Literally 7-Eleven.
Some Neosporin, you know. Some Nesquik. Not Nesquik. What the fuck now?
And then he fucking gets there and one shot kills that shit.
Oh yeah, like the little
They're
like fishes.
They're like fishes.
Yeah, little fishes joining together. Then you just like, oh, I remember what Maki said. Oh, like weak spirits, they to make up for how they're weak, they join
They
forces.
flock.
Whoa.
flock
My training is
together.
coming together. Whoa. And then they kill it, and then immediately this stronger demon shows up that Guido summoned, and then I literally just remembered this. Whenever we were watching this movie and they would bring up the shields, Cole would immediately be like, "Oh, the cum shields!"
The cum barrier.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
I remembered.
Oh, here come the cum shields.
The commoning.
The commoning is now.
No.
But yeah, they struggle to fight the spirit, and Inumaki's like, I can't. My throat hurts a little too much. If only my cough medicine was here. Because it gets like sort of
That's
thrown
it.
away after a
It fell
while.
out like at the worst
no.
time.
And he was like,
no.
this is it. This is my chance to shine. Pulls out katana. Don't fuck with me. I have God and anime on my side. Type beat. And then they work together and fuck up the demon and stuff like that. And then the cum shields come down. And Gojo's like, oh, that was a lot of cum. All right.
Wow, like a massive.
Yeah. It was a massive amount of cum.
I don't even know how we afforded that much.
We afforded all this. Jesus Christ.
It was a really bad weekend afterward.
Oh, yeah. That was a lot of cleaning up that day. All the police officers like, why is there so much cum? What? But yeah, that happens. And honestly, I don't really remember exactly what happens after that. Do they just does Geto show up with like his group at the school after that? Is that what happens?
I think that's part of it. Like they're like, yeah, Toge is such a nice guy. Wow, I love him. And then they like just started like cut to like a scene where like they go on to school, I think. And then suddenly,
Oh yeah.
bad.
Yeah. And
Big
suddenly bad happens.
Bad
Yeah.
things.
The big bad.
Yeah, Guido shows up with his little group of hooligans and is like, all right, December 24th, literally the day before Christmas, because that is off limits. We're going to just fuck shit up. And we're going to kill all you and take you to shit. Anyway, bye. We're going to go get food. Literally, that's what happened. So they're just like, literally just went to their home base. They're like, all right, we're going to fuck you guys up December 24th.
We in your crib.
We in your crib. We talking mad shit. You ain't going to do nothing. Then they just dip.
Yeah, literally in a bird.
Oh, yeah, in a bird. It was an ugly-ass bird, too. I remember that.
It was ugly.
Ew, gross. And then, yeah, so they prepare to fight, and they're like, all right, Yuta, you stay at the school. they're not gonna show up at the school. No, they're not gonna show up.
No,
Oh,
our
we're gonna leave
never.
the weakest person at school with another
by
weak
himself.
person. Yes.
Completely unguarded.
Not only by himself, but with a non-actual curse user who can use cursed objects, but not
Yeah.
actual curses.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, 1,000 curses fucking run down the city, bruh. Like,
But yeah, then
Yeah, let's leave the
hits.
weakest person at our home
Oh.
base.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, December 24th hits, and then they do all their fighting and stuff like that. And then probably my favorite part of this whole thing is we see all the characters from the other school of season 1. We get fucking my boy, which I hate that I can't remember his name. The dude in the suit.
fuck, with the he's got the
Glasses.
cleaver. My boy, my
Yeah.
businessman. Yeah.
Mr.
Jujutsu
Businessman.
Kaisen businessman.
I love him.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's his name. Mr. Businessman.
Nanami. There we go. It was Nanami. Yeah. When he showed
Oh,
up
yeah,
and his
who
music
doesn't
played,
like
I was like,
working
oh,
overtime."
fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they also showed the other kids from the school, the samurai girl, the girl with the guns, the sister, the little witch bitch, the
Witchy bitchy.
yeah, the witchy bitchy,
And then our favorite guy, Toto.
when Toto
Yeah.
showed up, I was hard as a rock.
No,
I know,
don't say
me
that.
and DJ, we did that meme again. We were just pointing.
Oh,
we were like,
oh,
oh.
Just screamed like apes.
They were just pointing. Oh, oh, oh.
Literally. It was good. Yeah, it was definitely my favorite part of the whole film was seeing all those guys again. They were great. But yeah, and then in the middle of all this, fucking Guido shows up at the school. Surprise, surprise!
Who
What?
would have thought?
Showed up at the school to fight Maki and Yuta for Yuta's cursed spirit Rika. And then obviously, of course, Maki gets immediately fucked up. I love how like she got some action, but then she got off screen pretty much. She got fucked up off screen.
She did. Yeah, I guess they
very
didn't show
unfortunate.
it to like emphasize like she got fucked up.
Yeah.
You know,
Show how weak she is right now in comparison.
they showed how weak she is by not even showing how weak she is.
Yeah, that's how you know you're weak when they don't even show it.
But they don't even
damn.
show you getting your ass beat.
That's how you know it's
Which is
bad.
fair. Which
It's like
is
you don't want to
fair.
see this. You don't want to see that shit. Trust me. Yeah, and then
Oh,
that happens,
her
and then
being turned into meatballs? No, you don't want to see it.
you don't want to see that shit.
No,
Yeah, then-
that's something you don't want to see.
And then during all that, Gojo's like, that motherfucker. He
That
realized Guido's
cunt.
plan, and it's like, all right, our other two weakest members, Panda, Scream Boy, go help. You guys will be able to do
Scream
something.
Boy, my favorite character.
Yeah, Scream Boy. That should have been his name. Scream Boy. Yes, Panda, Maki, Scream Boy, go! Yeah, they show up to help, and they do a little bit more, but again, they get fucked up, obviously. And then Yuta's like, oh no, all my friends, for me, they're getting fucked up. I gotta do something. And then he asks Rika, like, Rika, one more time, help me out. And then they sort of join forces and fuck up Guido. And it was a pretty cool fight scene and all that stuff. That was really cool. And then at the very end, he's like, all right, I'm going to give up my life so that we can take out this guy. Rika, help me out. And then fucking, oh my God, this is probably the creepiest part, was when Rika showed her eyeball and was like, just kept screaming like, I love you, I love you, I love you. That was terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not like that at all.
Yeah, that made me a little uncomfortable. But I mean, hey man, that's the power of love. Shit's
Power of
unstoppable.
indeed.
Yeah. Sometimes love is ugly as shit. But
No
there you
kidding.
go. God damn. But yeah, they fuck up Guido, and then Gojo shows up and sort of gives his final moments conversation with Guido before he dies and stuff like that. It's very, very sad, somber scene. Like, even though Guido's a piece of shit, that sort of like made me feel bad for him. Like, oh man, you're a piece of shit, but you have a nice heart. You have your moments. But fuck you anyway, though. You deserve to die. That happens, and sort of, you know, everything's fine now and all that. Everyone's like, all right, guys, let's enjoy our Christmas and then get another year of high school and yay! And pretty much, before all that, apparently it's revealed that Rika wasn't the one who was like had the cursed energy and was a spirit and stuff like that. Was the reason why she became a spirit. It was actually Yuta. Yuta actually has cursed energy powers, and he's like a very, very distant relative to Gojo. and stuff like that. So like he has a lot of strong powers and stuff like that. And so Yuta is the one who pretty much made Rika a demon and stuff like that, and sort of, you know, she sort of becomes normal again, and she's still like a little child, which is kind of weird. But at the same time kind of makes sense. It would have been weirder if she like got older, you know, she's like a human form, but she's like of the age that she should be, you know. So I guess it makes sense that she's a child still. But yeah, she's like, all right, Yuta, I'm gonna go to heaven. I'll see you there. Swear to God, if you fuck Monkey, I'll kill you. And then she goes up into heaven, and it's all sad and stuff like that. And yeah, apparently, Yuta didn't die from that. Which honestly, when that happened, I thought he was gonna die. Because you know he's not at all in season 1. And at first, I thought that they never ever mentioned him in season 1. But like literally after we watched this movie, I went home and I don't know, whenever I watch something, I just have to like wonder what happens next and stuff like that. So I did spoil myself on a couple of things. And in season 1, I saw like a compilation where like all the times they did mention Yuta. So they actually do mention him a lot throughout season 1. But you know, we never.
He was there.
Yeah. He was there, but you know, like, I feel like if you've never watched or like read the season 0 manga, like you wouldn't think that this person's important, you know, because like I didn't remember this shit at all the times they mentioned him, because like it's such like nonchalant thing, like it's like okay, anyway. But now you realize like, oh shit, Yuta's actually a very important character actually. But yeah, and then yeah, all that happens. The movie ends, and then we sort of get like a post-credit scene where Yuta is chilling out with one of the guys that Gojo fought, which at first I thought was really fucking weird.
I thought it was weird
why
too,
that was happening.
Makes sense.
For a second, I thought that Yuta was gonna like betray everyone. He's like, oh, I'm on the side of evil now for some reason.
E-Bill.
E-Bill. Oh, my new E-Bill. Nice.
My new E-Bill came in.
Yeah, and then Gojo shows up, which honestly I thought like when we saw this movie, I thought there was at least going to be like one scene showing the main characters from season 1, you know, Itadori, Megumi,
and what they
Nobata.
were doing.
Yeah, but beforehand, you know, I thought they were going to show that, but I guess it makes sense not to show them. You want to focus on all the other characters. I get it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this movie. So, closing thoughts. What are some of y'all's like favorite things about this movie?
Honestly, seeing Toto.
I love the fight scenes. I just think they're really
That's also
well
good.
The fight scenes were great. The music was good. The animation was on par. I feel like the animation overall for this movie wasn't like significantly better than season 1, because season 1 still looked fucking great. I feel like the movie just like was a little bit smoother, you know, just like in terms of just their normal movements and stuff like that. But overall, like it looked just as good as season 1 for the most part.
Oh god.
Yeah, oh god. Yeah, it I liked it a lot. Yeah, the action, the drama, the music, all that stuff was great. Okay, well then let's get into some negativity. Was there anything that you guys didn't like? So either like small nitpicks or just genuine.
I wish for like a better resolution for Ruka. She deserved better.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, yeah, you're just gonna disappear now.
It was like, well, all right.
Well, she's gone.
I for one wish it ran a little longer. Like I feel like there were just like a part or two where they could have covered a bit more, like either it be lore or background or like explain a little more. But I mean overall I thought it was much better, and it's hard to pick out negatives, but
that's true. Yeah, it's very hard to pick any negatives right now, but honestly, now you think about it, yeah, they didn't really explain a whole lot. Like, remember those two girls on Guido's side, like they sort of like showed their backstories a little bit, how like they were abused and stuff like that. I was like, kind of wish we got a little bit more info on that. What the fuck? That's a lot of trauma right there.
Yeah,
it's like exactly. Like sped through that shit. Because I remember they did that one time in like a One Piece movie, One Piece Film Gold. Like, they didn't explain the main villain's backstory until like the last 20 minutes. And it was just like, just quick flashes of his backstory. It's like, it's kind of hard to get to care about this character when you don't spend any time developing them, you know? It's like all right, I guess. But yeah, that, and so like just a small nitpick, like I said earlier, the eyeball of Rika showing up, that just weirded me out. It made me uncomfortable. That's just not a nitpick. It was still cool overall, but yeah, very good movie. Fucking loved it. Very glad I watched it. Definitely, I would recommend if you're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen or thinking about watching Jujutsu Kaisen, definitely watch this movie and stuff like that if you haven't already. But yeah, and so with that too, is there anything that you guys are looking forward to with season 2 now that we saw this movie? Anything you potentially want explained or want to see more of, you know?
I want Yuta.
Oh.
I feel like, especially with that ending credit scene.
Oh, yeah, he has to be in
He has to be in season 2.
He has to.
He has to.
There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah, I'm
when
starting
does
to
season
understand
2 come
that.
out?
Who knows?
We have no clue. We just know that it has been announced, like it's been greenlit, but no like date or anything like that. Yeah, no. But we'll get eventually. Probably like sometime in mid 2023 maybe.
I'm gonna
That's
cry.
my
That's
guess.
so long.
But I mean, hey, I'll take it. I mean, as long as it looks just as good as season 1 or even better, because there's been a lot of animes where like they'll have a solid ass season 1, but then completely drop the ball season 2. So I would hate that to happen for Jujutsu Kaisen, you know. So on to our next topic. So last episode we did a new game, a little mini game, Cole's mini game, or music game, where he pretty much had us listen to some songs. And we sort of had to like guess whether the songs were like openings or endings, the themes, the genres, and like potentially what anime it's from and stuff like that. So this episode we're going to see our results and see how we did. So Cole, hit us with it.
I definitely.
All right. Well, I'm gonna assume you're gonna give it a pause to show the song again, or to like. Play
Actually,
it again.
I will not because we actually got a copyright claim.
Fuck, I thought I changed it enough.
And no, I mean, luckily with copyright claims, like that, the only thing that is bad about that is that you don't make any money off of the video, which is fine because we aren't even anywhere near close to monetization, so it's not that big a deal. You can get as many copyright claims as possible. The only thing that like is a big deal is a copyright strike. Those are bad.
Okay.
But yeah, no, the claim is fine, but yeah, we got a claim for that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go through question by question. So the first question for each song was, what genre do y'all think it belongs to? Kai answered slice of life or rom-com, and DJ answered the same way. And you guys are almost correct. It is slice of life.
Okay.
Which one?
I'll get to that in a bit. That's one of the other questions.
Yeah, fuck.
Second question for the song was if it was the opening or an ending. Kai said ending. DJ said opening.
Fuck you, Kai.
And so, DJ was correct.
Yeah!
It was an opening song.
Yeah!
God damn it.
Final one. Bonus question. Can you guess what anime it's from?
Oh, God.
Kai said Your Camp. DJ said Wolf Children. Kai was right.
What?
It was Your Camp.
What?
I knew it.
Not
I
the
knew
Wolf
it was
Children.
familiar.
Alright. And now for the
Suck
All
second
my
song.
yips.
Same question. Y'all said Kai said violence and action, and DJ said isekai. And it was. I gotta make sure I'm reading it right. What the hell is the quality? It was basically supernatural and shonen.
I mean, there's a lot of isekai shonens.
You're
Well, I mean,
kind
to
of
be
close,
fair, there's a
but
lot of
Kai
violence.
was closer.
Yeah.
Because, wouldn't shonen... Yeah.
Okay, and then if it was an opening or ending, Kai said ending, DJ said ending. Y'all were both correct. It was an ending song. And for the song the actual anime came from, DJ said One Piece. Kai said, I don't know. Actual answer, Bungu Stray Dogs.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, no, I chose animes y'all will probably never saw.
God damn it.
I've definitely heard. Oh, I saw like a little bit of Bungo Stray Dogs, but I never finished it. Okay. Yeah, I never would have guessed that either. Anyway.
And so overall, let's see. Let me tally up the points real quick. So 1, 2,
Drum roll.
Kai got 4 points out of 6. DJ got 1.
Well, I only got 1 point. Ah!
2. You got 2 points. 2 points out of 6. But your winner here is Kai. She is better at
Round of
knowing
applause
anime,
for Kai. Round of applause for Kai.
Haha. Fight me, DJ.
I will hang myself after this.
I know.
It's the last episode of the Ramen Stand, guys. It's been fun.
Why this after what we just said about suicide not being badass?
Oh yeah, we did do that. Never mind. I will not hang myself. What? But yeah, that was it for our mini game. So we'll do another one for next episode. Actually, I don't know, maybe next episode because that's gonna be a hefty one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was pretty much it for our music game. So our second to last thing we're gonna talk about is what we've been watching lately. This is an anime podcast. We like anime. So what anime have we been watching? So for me, I've been watching a couple things. Obviously One Piece, because I love One Piece. Actually, I can't really say I watch One Piece because the pacing's fucking horrible. I more like skim through the episodes just to get to the good bits, but I know it's gonna happen. Dragon Quest, which is a remake of the original Dragon Quest, the 80s version, which that's been really fucking good. But again, that's a Toei Animation thing, so they had to stop production of it, which fucking sucked because I love that show, but it's gonna come back soon, which I'm glad about. Been watching Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2, which, God, what a fucking name. That's been really, 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 really fucking good. Holy shit. And with that too, actually, I forgot to say this in the news portion, is that Part 2 ended, but there's going to be a Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3 coming sometime in 2023. They're still not done with Season 4 yet. Yeah, no.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous that there's 3 parts for one season.
I know. That's what how many episodes are in part 1 and 2?
12, I believe.
Each?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a season.
Yeah, no. Season 4 is a big boy. There's a lot of shit going on.
Oh,
but
we
it's
just
very
call
good
it
though.
Season 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, might as well.
Get it.
I mean, I understand why they do it, just because like it's all taking place in like the same area within like the same sort of like day or week.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I bet it's the same arc too.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like the biggest arc and stuff like that. It's like the final season, or like the final arc or whatever. But yeah, no, it's a long one. I mean, hey, Kai, just be glad you're not watching One Piece. That shit.
Oh, I will fucking never watch One Piece. I'm sorry.
No, I
know
won't
the pain.
either. That's too damn long.
It's fucking long. No.
Too damn long.
1,014 episodes, still not done yet.
Time to binge. And I'm sitting in my chair for the next 5 years.
Speaking of which, one of my friends / coworkers, he decided to do a challenge on TikTok where he made a TikTok saying, I'm going to work out once a day for every single episode of One Piece that I watch. And that blew up. It got like 2 million views on TikTok.
Ripped.
And so he blew up because of that. So now he's doing that though. He's like, every single episode of One Piece that he watched, he's gonna work out for that day. And so I think the last time that I talked to him about it, he was like already on episode 13, which is like already a few days ago. So he's got 1,000 episodes left to go.
Sheesh.
Yeah, imagine doing that. Working out for 1,000
Oh man,
days.
that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a commitment. Could not do that. But yeah, that's been going on. Also, I've been watching. The thing that I've been mainly watching is I've been watching the original Dragon Ball anime with like little Goku and stuff like that. That's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a breath of fresh air because they focus more on martial arts and stuff like that. Like the characters aren't just like so strong they could just blow the entire universe just by sneezing or stuff like that. Like these characters actually have more reasonable strength. Still like really fucking insanely strong, but compared to Dragon Ball Z, it's definitely more grounded to earth, I guess. You know what I mean? That's been a lot of fun. It's very charming just seeing little Goku just going around the world, exploring everything, understanding life and stuff like that. That's been a lot of fun. I'm almost done with it. It's like 150 episodes, and I'm on episode like 130 and stuff like that. So I'm almost done with it. But that's been a lot of fun too. And once I finish that, I'm not sure what anime I want to watch next. I know one of them I want to watch is Inuyasha because I haven't finished it. But we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's been for me. What about you, Cole? I know you said you've been binge watching anime lately.
Only recently when I have free time. But recent one was, like I mentioned earlier, the Aquatope on White Sand, which is basically like this girl who has like this family aquarium, right? That's like on the verge of shutting down because they are like, it's a super old aquarium and they have like no money left. And so she's trying really hard to like make money and like bring it back to like being in black, I think is what they say it as. Instead of being in the red. And she meets this other girl whose dream ended. She wanted to be an idol, and so she found herself in like Okinawa or somewhere. And suddenly she's working at the aquarium too to support this other girl's dream. And it's a Yuri bait, so I don't know if I want to recommend it or not. So
not again with the Yuri baits, Cole.
It's so queer coded. You can feel it. Like, why are they holding hands like that? Why do they touch each other like that? I'm like, yeah, there's like, I guess like female friendships like that, but I'm like, this seems a bit fruity, y'all. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like oh my god, they were roommates type of deal.
Oh no.
It was pretty fruity.
And then Cole, you said that you did like binge watch all of part 6 not too long ago, right?
Yep, when I was eating crab.
How'd you enjoy it? How'd you like it?
It was so good that when it got to the end, I was like, what? No way that's the end. No fucking way.
Yeah, no.
And like the last thing I remember was when Jolene was dealing with the fucking frogs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Falling. And I was like, how the fuck would you get out of this? How do you get out of this shit? And they fucking bullshit their way out of it somehow.
Damn
like,
right. It's only gonna get weirder after that.
How the fuck?
The next 12 episodes are gonna come out. Oh, it is some weird shit. It's gonna be crazy and very violent. I'm excited. But yeah. Well, good shit. What about you, Kai?
I mean, honestly, I've been reading a lot more than actually watching. I've been trying to pick up my pace on reading Jujutsu Kaisen after seeing the movie. Yeah, because I started reading it like late last year, like mid last year. But then I dropped off after like 40, 50 chapters. But I've been trying to like ease myself back into it. Right now I'm like, I'm trying to find like where the fuck I'm at. Or like what I remember from the manga. But
are you like already past season 1 or like are you still in there?
I think I want to say I'm like getting towards the end of it. Because like I was contemplating whether or not I should read up to when season 1 ends actually. But I might as well, you know.
Yeah, I might as well. Fuck it. I mean, that's how I felt. I know
it's slightly different, so.
Right. Yeah, that's how I felt when I first finished Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, fuck, I really want to read the manga to know more. But like, nah, I should wait. I mean, I do that a lot usually. Just like, once I finish an anime, I'll like go to the manga to finish it. But I'm just like, maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, let me just experience it for the first time. Anime only, fresh, you know, do that, stuff like that. Granted, I did spoil myself on a lot of shit. So the experience is not going to be nearly as good. So I don't know. Maybe I should read the manga. I don't know. But for me, actually, I started reading. Gavin, not too long ago, not too long ago, a while ago, he gave me the book to Junji Ito's Uzumaki. Have you guys heard of that?
Well, I know the artist.
Yeah.
Pretty much, Uzumaki is like one of his like more popular works. It's pretty much the name Uzumaki basically like loosely translates to spirals and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like a horror about like the spiral shape and stuff like that, and like how it starts with this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it starts with this one dude who's like an old man who's like obsessed with spirals for some reason, and then he wants to like become the spiral and stuff like that, and then sort of just spirals into chaos about this weird spiral phenomenon that's going down, and then these two characters that are love interests sort of have to like figure out why all this crazy shit is happening to them because of these spirals and stuff like that. It's Junji Ito is very good at horror. He's like the king of horror when it comes to anime and manga. It's some creepy shit. It's very good. Would highly recommend. The art's great. Scary. If you want to poop your pants, would recommend. Yeah. But yeah, it's good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for what we've been watching too. So and yeah, that's pretty much done it for this episode. So next time we will talk about the second half of JoJo Part 3 Stardust Crusaders with Dio and all our Crusader boys. That's been great. Have you guys already finished second half of Crusaders?
You already know me.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I might have to rewatch the last few episodes to kind of refresh, but
Right. Yeah, I might. Nah, I should be fine. I've rewatched this shit like 3 times, so I'm good. But yeah, no, that'll
Are
definitely.
you?
You're right. A 4th time. Let's go from the beginning. But yeah, that'll be our next episode that we'll eventually do. So yeah, and you guys have any other closing statements before we end?
don't do drugs. Not hard drugs. Just soft
Just
drugs.
light ones. Just soft drugs. Yeah. Little gooey drugs. Yeah. Like those animal gummies. Those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overdose on the gummies, yeah.
Overdose on the gummies.
Multivitamins,
Doc, I
the
overdosed
Flintstones.
on the Flintstone
Gummy
gummies.
bears!
So good.
So good. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. You can catch us on Spotify and all the other audio platforms for podcasts. We upload the podcast an hour early for that. Don't have an official date. We just kind of do this whenever we have the time. So yeah. But yeah, and you can follow us on Instagram. We have an Instagram page at the Ramen Stand. Haven't really been posting there recently, but I'll start doing that more now. And you can follow me on my stuff, the Mushrooman. I talk about anime and stuff like that. And as of this video, by the time this video goes out, I will have a video about Berserk. So that'll be fun. Such a good series. So that'll be exciting. Me and Cole, we have a gaming channel called Videoverse. You can check us out there. We play video games. We haven't done it in a while. We probably should, but it's been good. It's good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.